Well, hi there, everybody. Good morning to meteorologist Travis Klineski here on this Friday morning. It's day number 3 of strong winds. We had strong winds on Wednesday, very strong winds yesterday, and it's going to be a little bit lighter today, but still very noticeable out there. Winds aren't too strong this morning, maybe some gusts up around 20 miles per hour, but look, as we go through the morning into the afternoon, they'll get stronger and stronger. We'll see westerly winds this morning initially turning more northwesterly, and we could see some gusts of 35 to 45 miles per hour. So another windy one on the way for today. The winds will back off tonight. Much lighter winds this evening and overnight, and then tomorrow morning maybe just starting to get a little bit breezy. They'll pick back up tomorrow, but not nearly as bad on Saturday. Still breezy, but gusts more in the range of 25 to 35 miles per hour for your day on Saturday. But with more strong winds means another day of high fire danger. We saw this yesterday. There were many locations around south central Nebraska where a few fires got going yesterday. Well, today red flag warning will be in place roughly Interstate 80 and southward, and this will start at noon, continuing until either 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock this evening. Let's take a look at our Futurecast product here. A couple of things. First off, we have some clouds that have rolled in from the northwest right through central Nebraska right in here, and this is actually keeping temperatures a little bit warmer in here. Much colder here and here, especially right in here though on North Platte. Well, as we go through our day today, a couple of things worth watching. There's a cold front up north. That's going to start to back into northeast Nebraska, so we call this a backdoor cold front. May even have a little sprinkles or light rain for late this morning, early this afternoon right here, but those will quickly race southeastward and out of here, so most of us will not see any moisture out there. A few extra clouds around with more clearing to the west and southwest. Then we'll see some of that clearing later today, but the winds, which will, and I'll back this up here, already be breezy right here out of the west and northwest. They're going to get stronger this afternoon out of the northwest, so another day of strong winds. Heading into tonight, the winds quickly die down around and after sunset. Chilly conditions overnight. Back this up right here, high pressure moving through eastern Nebraska. That's where your coldest temperatures are going to be. Temperatures may actually rise a few degrees late in the night and into tomorrow morning as that high moves away from us and we start to develop a southerly wind. It'll be warmer the farther west you go, especially with these clouds, and on the other side of this warm front right here, that's where your warmest temperatures will be. Chillier the farther east you go tomorrow morning. As we head into tomorrow during the day, we'll see a few more clouds around. A warm front's going to push east. That's going to help to warm things up again tomorrow, but that's counteracted by extra clouds around, partly to mostly cloudy skies. So it will be a mild day, but could be warmer if we didn't have so many clouds around. Tomorrow night, some clearing will start to take place late in the night as a cold front then approaches from the north early Sunday morning, makes its way into northeast Nebraska right here. This is going to bring in a shot of cooler air for Sunday, but the sun returns. And then a reinforcing shot of cold air is going to dive southward as we get into Monday and Tuesday. That's where some of the coldest temperatures will come, is Monday and Tuesday of next week. Well, one final day of state softball here in Hastings. It's Championship Friday at the Smith Softball Complex. We've got Class A, B, and C, and in fact, we've got local teams. GI Northwest is playing in Class B in the championship game. They have not lost yet. And then St. Cecilia in Class C. Those games will be at 2 o'clock, but actually the first games of the day will start off at 11:30. So here's what the temperatures look like here around 11 o'clock as the warm-ups begin, low 60s, near 70 by 2 o'clock when those championship games begin. And if the teams that haven't lost yet lose, they'll play another game later in the afternoon. So we'll throw that part of the forecast in as well. But again, gusty winds. Temperatures, at least, though, will be milder than we were yesterday. It felt cold out there yesterday with those strong winds, and that dust was just nasty out there. So, well, on to our highs for today. A wide range because of that cold front diving southeastward. Much cooler in the northeast still. Upper 50s, 60s. Low 70s in the Tri-Cities with some upper 70s to near 80 in the southwest. These temperatures may even drop a few degrees late in the afternoon once that cold front comes through the Tri-Cities area. Tonight then, a chilly night, especially in the east and northeast. 30s there, low 40s farther west and southwest. Jumping into our Saturday, not as much of a range in temperatures out there for your Saturday. We'll see temperatures in the mid to upper 60s up north, lower 70s for most everywhere else. Tomorrow night, though, back down into the mid to upper 30s and low to mid 40s for lows. And then Sunday cooling down with some breezy winds again. Highs ranging from the low 50s in the northeast to the low and mid 60s, mainly mid 60s here to the south and west. We'll go with low 60s here in the Tri-Cities. So cooling down on Sunday. Breezy over the weekend, not as windy. More sunshine on Sunday. Real quick, though, I also want to mention for that game, Nebraska, Purdue, and West Lafayette, Indiana, the winds won't be very strong. They'll be breezy during the day, but by the time the game kicks off, which is a 6:30 Central Time kickoff, the winds will be lighter. And the temperatures there in Indiana will probably be in the low 50s, then 40s for the game. No precipitation expected for that game at all here. And speaking of no precipitation, none of that in our forecast. Staying dry. Now, early next week, good news first. Lots of sunshine Monday and Tuesday. Not as much wind Monday and Tuesday. The bad news, right there, it's going to be a chilly one. Low 50s for highs, and look at those lows. Below freezing Monday morning, and then well below freezing Monday night into Tuesday morning, and Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. We will see a hard freeze for most, if not all, of the area, and the growing season will end. Something to keep in mind, if you have underground sprinklers, you may want to drain those out this weekend before we get to these really cold temperatures early next week. Temperatures do recover by Wednesday and Thursday. In fact, milder temperatures will return for the end of next week, back into the 70s by Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So it looks like a decent weekend next weekend, but unfortunately no precipitation. Well, I want to thank you all for watching on this Friday morning. Have a good weekend, and I'll see you all again on a chilly Monday morning. Take care, and God bless. Bye.